when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams.
There we go. Is that better? Can you guys hear me now? Welcome, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, to 2.5 Firemen. We are now on episode 21, which means our show can legally drink now. So, grab your drink, get ready. Because I don't know what we're going to be talking about. It's been a while since we all got together, and I am excited. I know Jerry went on vacation, and I'm excited. He showed me a picture, and I can't wait to show that in the Discord. Boy, is he good looking. So, let's go say hi to them, all right? So, uno momento. Firemen. Coming to you drunk again. So drunk. Tell their stories of their life. There's so many stories. 2 and 1 firemen. Firemen. Coming to you drunk again. So drunk. Tell their stories of their life. There's so many stories. That's right, there's so many stories. So many. And like I was saying earlier, today marks episode 21 where our show can legally drink. So please grab your drink and drink with us.
By all means.
And Casper is in the pool house once again. Hi, buddy.
I destroyed. There's a black widow with an egg sac on it that I sprayed with bleach.
Oh yeah.
Why did you WD-40 and a lighter?
Anyway, can you step on it? I don't trust it.
I don't trust stepping on it because every time you step on it, there's a million spiders that come out. No, that's an egg sac.
No, that's just his butt.
WD-40 and a lighter.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to do that. I just don't have any WD-40.
And what else you got is flammable? Do you have rubbing alcohol? You've got a girl in the house. She's got that.
I have acetone. No,
Or light it.
It's called you squish it.
Shoot it.
And then you
No.
I mean, I'm about to shoot my way out of this situation. Bar mitzvahs, right?
Spaceballs, the flamethrower. The kids love it.
Just go smack the bastard so we can get on with this.
Go. Shoo. You lift weights.
I have dove under Will's house with a shield and a tomahawk for something large. You can do...
Hold on.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
I think he just double tapped out. I think he tapped out.
Did.
You know?
Like he did.
Just because you win in FHW doesn't mean that you have to tap out in real life.
Damn.
Oh, now I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I don't know what's going on.
Now I hear you. Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you perfectly.
All right, sorry. Just it's
perfect.
Verizon.
Okay, this is where you stop talking and go slap a spider. Go on.
Go.
Go. It's dead.
No, go.
Already, no, she stepped on
it. She doesn't think it's dead. She came out here and got you.
I mean, I sprayed it with bleach. I like to watch it die in the slow, agonizing pain. I mean, that's just me and spiders.
No.
It's either if I don't have anything to acid burn it with, I want to step on it. But if I do have something to make it suffer, then yeah, I'm going to make it suffer for coming into my house.
Then I have suggestions that involve you not talking. namely pop a Viagra and show it who's boss.
See, Joby just
That
said.
was my first choice.
Don't run from it.
That was my first choice. I don't have any Viagra.
Joby just said, "Oh, the woman had to bail him out," and I won't.
Wow.
I won't lie. Star bails me out all the time when there's spiders. I do not deal with spiders. Snakes, I'm okay with.
Hold on.
No,
Hold on.
you don't.
I gotta defend
You
my
don't
pride
do
here.
snakes
Hold on.
either.
Tio, and I'm not talking Terrell Owens. I did not ask her to come bail me out from a spider. It was safely dead with sprayable bleach that I like. I wanted it to rise
Safely
and
dead.
Don't worry. Via your use of chemicals, your man card's probably safe.
Oh yeah, I don't do bats either.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You also have snakes.
No, okay. So when you wake up at 3:00 in the morning and there's a bat flying in your room, and you're like, "What the fuck,
Dude,
what?"
I have taken chunks of cedar and pine and smacked bats out of the air while we were dragging a carcass of elk out. Come on.
I will say there's one thing I don't do.
When you wake up,
And
though,
that's-
that it's a totally different story.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
No.
Come here.
It's not different.
Star has the blankie, and I have the broom, and I'm trying to shoo the
Okay,
bat
now
into.
hold on.
We
You
tag
just said
team
my
it.
trigger word. You just said my trigger word. You said blanket.
I said
That's one
blankie.
thing I don't do.
Talking to you.
Jared.
Come here.
No, hold on.
What don't you do?
Blankets.
Knock it the fuck off. I'll kill you.
Motherfucker, that was darkness coming at me, and I thought my life was ending.
I had bats and. Hey!
What's
Hi
happening?
guys.
So that's Will.
Hi Will.
That's my ginger bear.
I'm also a park ranger, certified in Ewok removal.
Ta-da!
I'm a half
I
man.
forgot my shirt. I'm sorry.
So you know his wife. That's Tracy. Is his wife.
Oh yes. Okay, yeah. You'll have fun.
Thank you.
It's nice that you both have women and I'm nothing.
You got a left hand.
Well, in our defense, we have more pigment.
I don't know. I've been stuck up in this ceiling forever.
I was
I'm
gonna say,
starting to
Will's
lose it.
become a troglodyte, so he's basically.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera. One has a shortly growing beard, and one looks like Ray Charles could pick him out at 90 yards out. We each one. Let's roll the dice, shall we?
I go work tomorrow. I shave today.
You know, your commitment issues there, Casper, with the whole mustache. Just saying. That was your New Year's resolution, is a flavor saver for all year. And you lasted 2 weeks.
Now, he's not wrong.
2 months.
2 weeks.
It wasn't 2 weeks.
That was one episode, and to the next one it was gone. Therefore, 2 weeks.
Back when we were doing them every 2 weeks. Yeah, he's not wrong.
Do you remember when I said
Just
I'm
saying.
bad at math?
Stars! Thank you for the sub. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm under the desk. That's what she said.
Oh, Christ. The midget
What has
disappeared.
this show
God help us.
become? What are we even now?
21 episodes
We're on
in,
episode 21.
right?
No, I mean like what's our game plan? I mean, I got
We don't-
cards. I got hypothetical cards. You know.
We don't actually have a game plan, but I do have a question. What was this weird, bizarre talk about bar fights, witnessing bar fights?
Oh, that was FHW. Oh yes, good times.
I wasn't there for that.
Oh, it's on YouTube. All my wrestling shows are there. You should watch them. And you actually got a match tonight. And it's gonna be
I've got a match tonight.
Oh yeah, it's Casper's turn to watch his partner wrestle.
If he's not there to back me up, then I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I mean we're tag team champions, so.
Just saying.
Actually, you're not.
you
You guys,
take it back.
you guys lost it
Yeah.
to Coach Havoc.
Oh.
I'm just saying. Hey,
All right. One time I'm willing to say this is my fault, but beyond that, everything else is his fucking fault.
Because of the mustache, isn't it?
He shaved it off.
Right? Therefore, all the manliness of him.
We
disappeared.
lost.
I mean,
Just saying.
so at my last apartment, I wasn't even on duty when this happened. Someone wrecked an engine. And then the fire chief came and said, so who actually did this? And someone's like, yeah, Daspit did it. I wasn't even on duty that day. But
So-
it just became a saying, Daspit did it.
Well, was it in a
So-
ditch?
No, not in this house.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, I'm used to it being my fault. So
No. Between the three of us and whose fault it's going to be, I mean, let's face it, who walked over and was covered in blood? Come on.
Unless it has something to do with a ditch, we know.
Yeah, I know. I was just about to say that.
Just saying.
What the fuck did you just spit into?
A bucket.
You really are a cowboy.
Fuck you.
Do you really just have a bucket in
I
the
mean, I'm
house to
taking that
spit
as an
in?
invite.
Yes.
Hold on. We need a ding noise every time he does that.
Yeah, no, we need a spittoon
Ding!
noise.
It's not a spittoon, man. They stopped
Come
using
on.
the spittoons in the late 1800s. God
Hold
damn.
on. I actually want visual proof. So you legit have a bucket next to you just to hawk a loogie into?
Yeah, while I'm doing this, yes.
Show me that bucket.
I'm not going to show you that.
Oh,
bucket.
I want to see that bucket.
you're in trouble. New Hope just said, "Did you just spit on my floor?"
No.
Technically his floor? I mean...
Well, not anymore.
Well, you can't really own a floor. Isn't it just God's floor?
Oh.
You can't own it. It's
Okay.
all...
Hold on. I saw a question, or heard a question. I'm like, that one is actually pretty good because you guys like superheroes and stuff, right? If you had a superpower, what
Nothing.
power would you take? One superpower. What power would you take?
Awkwardness.
You already have that.
You would take awkwardness?
No. I was just making a joke because I basically am awkward as fuck already, and I make anybody creepy whenever I just go, hey.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
Yeah, hey girl, what's up? Get
Yeah.
some.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Been
for
there
me,
for that
I
show.
think for legit answer, I'm gonna take speed. Super speed.
Super speed.
Like the Flash.
People
Or
are,
Quicksilver, which is Marvel's dumbed down version of the Flash.
people are saying invisibility or rich.
Well, if you're super fast, aren't you basically
Rich
invisible?
is not a superpower, despite
Rich is not a
Ben
superpower. Lex
Affleck
Luthor
might
was not a
tell you.
superhero. Or a villain.
Well, Tony Stark is a superhero.
Yeah, but he was actually insanely smart.
Just saying.
So the superpower there would be intellect,
What about Batman?
not intellect.
Intellect, and he also had, I don't want to say superhuman powers, but he was trained beyond what humans should or could do.
Erroneous. He was trained to the height of human potential.
So he basically used, instead of the 10% of the brain, he used 100% of the brain.
Except that doesn't actually exist. But yes.
You don't
Let's go
exist,
that.
man.
Jerry, so he said super speed. What do you say? Super strength?
Strength,
Yeah, I had a feeling.
of course.
Look, dude, here's how it works. I'm not smart enough to do half the superhero shit that you see. I'm not Superman. I'm not smart enough to figure all that shit out. But if you can lock me into where I can throw locomotives and knock through buildings, I'll take that. Let somebody else do the command decisions, and I'll just be the wrecking ball.
Yeah, I'm more of a foot soldier than a leader. So I'm with Garrett on that one.
I want to have either mind control,
Ooh, Charles Xavier.
So it sounds
mind
like-
control, or like where you can read people's thoughts. Like,
Charles
Charles
Xavier.
okay, so yes, that's what I want.
Charles Xavier. All right.
Because
So
yeah.
why are you
now
hitting
evidently
yourself?
we have to-
Why are you hitting
now
yourself?
Now evidently we have to cut all of his hair off his face and his head and put him in a wheelchair.
Well, he's
And
been.
I'll be Colossus, you'll be Deadpool, Ginger Bear, and then we'll just go nuts.
I'm good with that.
Here we go.
You just
we
gotta
make a
speak
good
in
team.
Russian accent for forever. That's all you gotta do.
See, that would-
It's protein bar.
one time, in everyone's life, you get chance to be hero.
Star said that's telekinesis.
No, telekinesis.
That's telekinesis, Kyle.
Telekinesis is what Psylocke and Jean Grey have.
No, telekinesis
You don't
moves
people
stuff
talk.
with your mind, right? That's
Yeah.
telekinesis.
Okay.
Yeah,
Jedi powers.
that's
Force
that's
pushing,
that's
telekinesis.
actually called telekinetics.
The
but
force
yes.
be with you and also
Yes.
with you. Amen.
No.
No?
So
Force pushing.
Yoda lifting shit up. Anybody that moves shit with their mind, that's telekinesis. That's how that works. That is the power of your brain to make spoons warp and weird shit.
The Matrix.
No.
Yeah, see, no, that's not what I want.
They bent the spoon in the Matrix.
Yes, that would
Thank
be
you.
telekinesis there.
Thank you.
No, just having people do shit that I want them to do, that's what I want.
That is not telekinesis.
That's called persuasion.
That's called telepathy.
That's charisma, motherfucker.
Oh, for the love of God.
That's three different words. That means the same thing.
I am surrounded by Philistines all day. All day.
How did that just happen?
All day.
It was three things. They mean the same thing.
No, it does not mean the same thing, you
Yes,
motherfucker.
it does.
Eat your crayons and shut up. What was the topic for our 21 episode? For fuck's sake.
Drinking.
Drinking?
21 episode. Drinking.
That's it.
21. I
Well,
don't know.
I would say this. If it's the 21st episode, I would say, what is your very worst first drinking story? That's my man.
I've got a few.
Pick your first.
I don't remember my first.
I'm ready to go.
Because
I'll
I
go
was-
last, though.
I was in Germany, so
I was in England.
You were in Germany the first time you drank?
yeah, because over in Germany
Whoa,
they didn't
no,
have
wait,
a age limit.
Wait. How old were you in Germany?
18.
Sit down. Ginger Bear, how old were you for your story you're going for?
Oh, okay. So you're talking about
I was older.
Not
than that,
legally.
So this one's an epic story.
This is
Hold on.
episode 21.
Yeah, no, I was actually 19 or 20 when on the story that I'm thinking of, but my first drink actually was like 17 or 16.
That's the one I want.
okay. So you want
Oh,
those
okay.
type of
Yeah,
drinking
it's not
stories.
as epic as the one I wanted to tell.
Boys,
Oh,
we're both, all three of us, we're jumping on 40 pretty quick, but we left 18 behind
almost 18 years ago.
far enough that you can't wave at it in the rearview mirror, and we started drinking before that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I
What
remember.
was
Oh,
what was
Are you telling me that adulthood is nothing but drinking?
correct?
God
Well,
damn.
or pot,
It's
or
pathetic.
yeah,
What,
maybe not heroin.
it's what makes us keep going.
Mhm. And liquid
Okay.
courage is always good, but I want to know the horror stories
So
of the first time that everybody here decided we were going to imbibe drastically. And I mean, like, let's just get loose. How old you were, really, and then, more importantly, the horror story and why you don't do that anymore.
question.
Okay, I'm good.
Question.
I'm ready.
Robitussin D, was it DM? That's kind of like alcohol because you get,
It's called
Really?
Robo Tripping.
yes, it's called
This
robo
shit-
tripping. That was the
It's just tussin.
Tussin, right? Okay,
Just
so
tussin.
that was probably my first drinking real fuck up.
How old were you?
Young.
No, that
Fif-
don't
was
answer
it? Was it 15? Was it? I think it was either 14 or 15.
That
Because,
dog going on.
Razor's friend
It might.
was-
It might.
Razor's friend was driving, and I didn't have my license at that time, so I think it was before 16.
Now, mate, I want the first time you got locked up bad enough you were seeing cross-eyed, passed out on the floor,
No,
hugging
this.
a toilet.
I'm pretty sure this is damn near close. I don't know if you've ever done robo tripping, but you basically open up the bottle and you chug the whole fucking thing.
No. Here's the thing. We're now on episode 21. So, hey, beard boy. You're now going to tell that story.
Okay. So, yeah, I did one bottle and you start losing your shit, right?
One bottle of Robitussin?
Yes, one bottle of Robitussin. You start losing your shit.
Okay.
Dare you to give it a try.
And I don't remember too much. This I blacked out myself, but the stories that came of it were interesting. You start seeing stuff and acting all weird. Like at one point, I guess I said I'm a fucking T-Rex, and I was going around like this, going ah like that, and I bit some dude's nipple, and yeah. So I was running around the parking lot, a Taco Bell parking lot, going ah. Yeah, it was
The story doesn't end there. Okay? Come on.
like seriously, and then I went
need to know the spiral and the crash.
Well, okay, so after that, on the way home, like I don't remember too much. Like there wasn't too much of the story besides me fucking running around like a fucking T-Rex.
Heard those stories later. Come on.
But on the way home, I guess I was telling some kind of story of getting ice cream from a pilot that flew over the car and jumped out of an airplane, parachuted down, and gave me ice cream. And I'm just telling the story like it fucking happened. And,
like, not gonna lie, this is making me want to try it just so I can have a crazy.
It was story. The weirdest shit ever. Seriously, like I blacked out so hard that I don't remember any of this except for the stories of what people told me, you know, of me going around running down, scaring other people in their cars and biting people's nipples, saying, I'm a T-Rex, and I'm running. Yeah.
Oh, God.
So that was my T-Rex story. Lovely, huh?
I don't want to tell mine because my first one is not as exciting as that. But the time I got lost on base at the on-base club at Mildenhall was my favorite and best one. However, you asked for the very first time I drank, right?
I would say this. You are your author for your own story. So,
well, duh.
If the Mildenhall story is more entertaining,
go for it.
So, I can summarize the very first time I drank in a few words. Do not mix cream soda with vodka.
Cream soda. Okay. Why?
There was cream soda in my fridge. I was 16. I saw vodka in my pantry that my parents had up there. Maybe it was schnapps. I don't know. It was a clear alcoholic liquid. Me and my friend at the time, Elliot, we drank it and we're like, this is tasting like cough syrup. What the fuck? Fuck it. Let's just keep drinking because we're going to get drunk.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. And then one of my sister's friends showed me her boobs. Because it was my birthday that day. So, to the Mildenhall story, that was basically it on that one. There's nothing really good to tell about that first one. But the Mildenhall story... Okay, so...
Hold on, time out. You said boobs, and the chat went nuts. Butterfly says, how were the boobs?
Grade A. USDA grade perfect.
So A cup.
Like
that's
no. They were D cup, but I'm just saying USDA perfect Angus beef milkers.
We're gonna work on your terminology just a little bit. Oh boy.
I'm just saying they were juicy, meaty.
I'm gonna need you to not let me shoot beer out my nose. All right, calm the fuck down.
I was going for that. Remember the time I said,
Right at
well,
the teacup.
someone had fun last night, and you almost spit out your coffee? I want that reaction out of you. So, back to Mildenhall. My first duty station, me and all the other firefighters on shift, we got sent over to the dorms that were literally across the street from the on-base enlisted club. We had no DUIs. Ever. So we looked stellar, but we were fucking hammered all the time because the club is right there. Now, I'm saying that because this is a place that we have frequented for the past year and a half at this point, almost 2 years. So I know that place inside and out, up, down, left, right, north, south, east, west, whatever. There was one night we got a new airman, new firefighter, and they called last call, which is, 10 minutes till closing. So the new airman decides, hey, I'm going to buy everybody shots every minute on the minute till they close. And I'm like, fucker likes the party. Okay. He's in. We don't need to haze him. He's fucking going deep. Okay. So after 10 shots in 10 minutes, they decide to come right back up. So I'm like, 10th shot? I go, I'm going to go to the bathroom, guys. I'm pretty sure I'm going to throw up. I go to the bathroom. I'm not sure if I throw up or not because I ended up blacking out and passing out. Remember, last call was 10 minutes ago. What happens after they close up? They start counting drawers. The janitors come in, start cleaning up. Managers start doing their final checks and sweeps and lock doors and stuff. There's no one in the building other than me and 2 night managers at this point by the time I wake up. So I didn't realize this, but when I passed out hugging the toilet, the janitor didn't even fucking see me.
Oh, God.
Didn't see me at all. I wake up and I'm like, oh shit. I think no time has passed at all, okay? Not kidding. I think I only passed out for 10 minutes, so I'm like, all right, cool. It was 2.5 or 2 hours, something like that. So I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, okay, splash water in my face, wake up a little bit, okay, let's make it back to your room. You're right across the street. You can do
Rally
this.
time. Rally time.
Woo!
Yep.
I tried to boot and rally. Now remember, I still had about so much beer and shots prior to, and then the 10 shots right then and there. I actually didn't even throw up. I ended up just going into the bathroom thinking I was going to throw up, and I just hugged the toilet.
And did what?
Just passed out.
I passed out. So then I woke up. Again, I rallied, woke up, splashed water in my face. As soon as I walked out of the bathroom door, I blacked out again. Here's where I hear what happens from one of the other night managers. I guess, so the way the architecture of it is, you walk into the Galaxy Club and there's stairs that go straight up to pool halls and award ceremony halls and stuff like that upstairs. There's also a hallway that leads down into other poker rooms, like a bunch of different poker rooms. We'll get to that later. Behind those stairs are where the bathrooms are, and that's on the first floor. Also to the left of the stairs is where the actual Galaxy Club is, or the G Club. That's where everybody's drinking, and the U-shaped bar is over there. So I go out of the bar, I go behind the stairs, pass out for a few hours, and then I come back out. Now, just so you guys get the picture of where everything's happening. Open the doors from the bathroom, I black out again. I guess I stumble this way, and I'm going up the stairs now. Thinking I'm going outside, I'm not going outside. I go up the stairs, I go down that hallway where the poker rooms are. You both have seen The Matrix, the second one, I believe. You know the hallway with a bunch of doors? You open up a door, leads to the same hallway, same bunch of doors.
Keymaster.
The Keymaster scene, yeah. I regain consciousness. There's dimly lit lights, and all I see is a hallway with these doors. I'm like, the fucking Matrix. Okay, let me try this door. Open up that door. Darkness. I black out, close the door, regain consciousness. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I do that for at least 30 minutes, opening the same door, closing it, losing my mind. Opening the same door, closing it, losing my mind. Like, where the fuck am I? I completely black out again. Don't know how I get back downstairs. On the other side of the Galaxy Club, there's a deli. I'm behind the deli counter now at this point, and it's 3:30 in the morning. And I'm looking at all the sandwiches, and I'm like, might as well make a sandwich. I guess I live here now. So a sandwich. Then I hear a voice come over, one of the managers, Andrew. He goes, hey, man, what are you doing? I'm like, just trying to make a sandwich or go home. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I'm here. I have no fucking idea where I'm at. And he's like, you don't know where you're at. And I'm like, no, man, I have no idea where I'm at. He goes, you're telling me you don't know where you're at, because he knows who I am. At this point, I don't know who I am. That's how much I drank.
Fair enough.
He brings me over to the other manager. He goes, what are you doing? And I'm like, I just want to go home at this point, man. I don't know what's happening. Where am I? He goes, you don't know where you are. And again, manager that knows all the firefighters, that I don't remember his name, or Andrew, the other manager's name. I don't remember at all. Like, I'm just like, I just want to go home, man. So he's like, are you telling me you don't know where you are? And I'm like, I don't fucking know, man. I just want to go home. So he finally goes, you're in the Galaxy Club. Just get out of here. Go home. We don't care. This is fucking hilarious. Andrew walks me to the front door. It's a double glass door, foyer room, another set of double glass doors. Panic bars on all sets of doors. He walks me to the door and he goes, you good, man? You got it? I'm like, yeah, I can open up the door. I miss the panic bar. Fucking shit! Crack my face on the glass. He goes, you all right? And I'm like, oh, I'm good. Let me try it again.
Amazes, leave me alone.
4 times. It happens 4 times.
Oh boy.
2 times on each door. He finally opens up the door, pushes me out, and says, do you know where you're going? And I say, my dorm's right there. I'm good. And he goes, don't die.
Done and done. Hope to see you.
This is where, have either of you been on an actual ship in rough seas where you're like walking like Jack Sparrow?
No.
Sure.
Okay, just try and imagine
Okay.
it. I'm looking straight at my dorm. It is just less than a football field away. And I'm just like, you got this, man. I'm turning into Jordan Belfort and Wolf of Wall Street, just like, you got this, man. You can make it home. I'm walking like this. Just left and right, left and right. I finally make it up to my door. And my roommate, Blakely, who was kept up by this girl that he was seeing at the time, who was screaming at him saying, you need to find him. It's cold outside. It's England. People die because they're found in a ditch. Frozen. So he was up the entire time. He finally hears tapping on my key lock. I'm trying to get this key in the door. I'm just like, where the fuck is the goddamn hole, man? And I think actually at one point I mumbled to myself, put some air around it. So he finally, after about 15 minutes of struggling, trying to get the key in the hole, he opens up the door, screams, and goes, where the fuck have you been? And I'm just like, I got lost in the Galaxy Club. And he's like, are you fucking serious? You expect me to believe that shit? Get the fuck in here and go to bed. Yeah. I got, blackout annihilated. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Butterfly just said that instead of you hazing the new guy hazed you.
He basically did, yeah.
Not
Because
wrong.
he made it home and I was lost for 3 hours.
Did you work the next day?
No, I was off the next
Okay.
day. Blakely told me that he was about 1 minute. He was literally counting down on a timer 1 minute from calling security forces to say, hey, I need to report a missing person.
They wouldn't have responded. But okay.
But it's just still amazing to me that I got lost in a place that I frequent so much. My drunken recall decided to fuck with me. I swear, it was so fucking scary walking in those Pokemon. I really thought I was in the Matrix. I was legit scared.
Now, Will. Yeah, don't look away.
No, it's your turn.
No, it's not.
I talked about robo-tripping.
You can stop talking now.
I stopped.
What?
It's your turn. I want to hear your story.
There was a story that involved you puking on my goddamn boots. And this is the 21st episode. And you are going to tell it.
I felt like we talked about this one already, but I guess I'll say it
You're
again.
going to cover it again.
Okay.
This was that Cadillac Ranch, wasn't it?
This was that Cadillac Ranch.
This was coming home from.
Yeah. Well, we first started.
I've heard this story.
We first started on the strip, right? I don't recall the bars in the strip, but it was Izzy, myself.
Filler of.
I can't remember, but anyways,
Doesn't matter.
we started drinking there, and it was getting late, but we were pretty intoxicated.
Yeah, I used to live on.
Yeah.
And we decided that we wanted to go to Cadillac Ranch because we wanted to get our dances on. Because you know me and dancing, I love to dance, especially when I'm drinking.
Yeah. We're gonna go with a ginger bear pushes up, and then we've got groceries. We've got forks in the garbage disposal. These are all dance moves, by the way. Dance moves.
Oh, the hurricane? Or no, it was
the hurricane.
The cyclone. That's
Cyclone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
in the garden.
Ding 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 ding. Anyways, yes. So we got really drunk and we decided that we wanted to go over to Cadillac Ranch. Well, Cadillac Ranch was probably about mile and a half, 2 miles away. So, that whole story of Castor walking, that football field. I felt that way too. And this town is a college town. So
it used to be a cattle and cowboy town, but now it's a college town.
But
this is the booming metropolis of Sedalia, Missouri.
No, Warrensburg.
Oh, Warrensburg. Sorry. Warrensburg.
So
Sedalia was the other way from Basin.
There was fraternity houses and other houses around, and so we're walking down these streets and we are trying to act normal, like, because we heard all these stories about people getting drunk in public and getting arrested for being
walking story.
Huh?
The robot walking story.
Yes, the fucking Ultimate Warrior style going like this.
And what was that one?
What one?
The Ultimate Warrior walking.
Yeah, this where you and you walk like this and trying to stay in a straight line, and you're just.
That looks like the Bushwhacker Brothers.
Okay, maybe it was that. I don't know. But when you drink, you actually have to pee a lot. We watered the whole town of Warrensburg.
Say that like you just discovered it.
We watered the whole trees of Warrensburg on the way there. It seemed like I felt like I was a dog. Going on a walk like mine.
No.
Mine,
Beagle puppy. Every tree.
Mine. So we're walking, and then I swear to God, I'm pretty sure there was a cop that drove by, and we're like, "Be normal, be normal." We start walking like this.
The sad part was their mentality was pee normal.
Pee
While a cop drives
normal.
by and they're side shuffling on a sidewalk, holding their plumbing, pee normal, pee normal, pee normal. The cop would be fine. The kid, really? Your dick's out, man. It's in your hand.
So we get about
Nothing.
halfway to 3/4 of the way there, and we get lost. We're not really lost because it's one fucking road to get there.
Well, let's hold up just a hot second. I'm sorry. Let's keep in mind before the very few people that actually do watch this pay attention to it. I'm already home.
Oh yeah, Jerry's home.
I'm in bed. I'm minding my own goddamn business. I'm nowhere near anything that's about to happen here.
I'm in England at this time.
No.
It's so much better. So
was home.
Izzy and I get to like some pizza place. I don't know what was it, Domino's or Pizza Hut? I don't know, but
it was Papa Murphy.
Was it Papa Murphy?
The spot.
Either way,
doesn't matter.
We're like,
because that's right down the road.
Let Will tell the story.
Who do we need to call? We need to call somebody to get us there because we are fucking lost. Jerry will come get us. I know he will. He doesn't got anything going on.
Yeah, they don't call me because I was in England at the time.
Yeah, so we call Jerry, and reluctantly he decides to show up, and
rather aggressively.
He takes us to Cadillac Ranch, and instead of just dropping us off, he decides to stay. Because later on in the story, he chokes me out.
It's my bar. You walked me into my bar. That's where you wanted to go.
I know.
You walked me into my bar.
I know, but later on in the story, you choked me out. We'll get there.
Yes, I did.
We'll get there.
I'm not afraid.
Anyways, so Izzy and I, we get to the club with Jerry, and we order more drinks because what's a bar without drinks? And
we went to the back bar.
Yeah, the one closest to the dance floor because we like to dance. So in Cadillac Ranch, they do a mixture of songs. They do rap songs, and then every now and then they'll do country songs, or vice versa, right? I swear I felt like it was more rap songs than country songs in a country bar, at least the way it felt like.
It depended on the hour and the population of the dance floor.
Okay, so I like the well, not really two-step, but like the Copperhead Road. I felt like it.
There you go.
Line dancing.
Yes, line dancing. There we go. I'm like two-step. No, line dancing.
Two-stepping is totally different.
But my line dancing always turned out to be more like the river dance. I was fucking good, so I added more moves
in your own mind.
You leave him alone and let him tell the story. You shut hell up.
I added more moves to what the line dance really called for, just because I wanted to add more pieces of flair to it. So
16 pieces of flair.
After a dance, like there was this hot girl standing right beside me and Izzy, and so we get done dancing, and it starts turning onto a slow song or something like that. Yeah, fucking stuff. Anyway, so Izzy and I are drinking, and we see the hot girl walk by, and Izzy was single at the time, and he's like, "Damn, she's hot." I said, "Yeah, I know. You want me to go talk to her for you?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, whatever. Sure, go for it." Trying to blow me off. You don't say go do something to a drunk half man. You just don't.
Correct.
Because I will do it.
Challenge accepted.
Yep. I definitely took that challenge, and I walked up right behind her. Well, she was a fast walker, so I had to chase her down.
It wasn't that she was a fast walker. It was that she could do a straight line and you fucking couldn't.
So I basically followed her to her table, which is on the front side of the bar, which is
and also
a long fucking walk. And so she beat me there. So she was talking to her friends, right? And I'm fucking drunk, and I finally get up there. Oh, God, long walk. So she's talking to her friends, and I'm standing at her back. I'm trying to get her attention. Well, hold on, time out. Let me back up the story a little bit because after I started walking after her, Izzy tells Jerry, "Hey, I think I fucked up. I told Rudy to do something. You need to stop it." So
And then he embraced a very large plastic trash can and hugged it like it owed him money.
Izzy?
Yeah.
but yeah, so Jerry
And then I had two dilemmas. He's still upright, but he's hugging at 90 degrees. But he had just told me right before he decided to do that, I told him to do something else. And I'm like,
I'm kind of glad.
If I had been at Whiteman about 2 months earlier, we would have been able to divide and conquer.
So glad.
all I could do was go, he's got it. That he's not going to, oh God, what is he doing?
So he
I
started
swear to God,
following me.
this needs to be a sitcom.
And I swear to God, he probably should have stopped me before I got there. And he
No,
could,
that was
even
so
gone
much
over it.
He
fucking
could
fun
have.
to watch until
He-
you fucked up. That was so much fun to watch.
he could have stopped me at any point.
Oh God, yes.
So I'm now standing right behind her.
Sorry. I showed up right around the time we were trying to get her attention. And I
that
raced
came out
up there because Izzy had said I sent him to do something. And I was like, oh, fuck. I went up there, and then I watched you, and I went, no, wait. This would be fun. It wasn't fun. It wasn't, oh, God.
It makes it an awesome story, though.
It was
So-
not fun.
Sport mission.
How do you get somebody's attention in a loud bar with their back to you?
Tap them on the shoulder.
Well, no. At first,
That's one way.
At first, I was trying to, hey, and she must have heard that third hey, right? I didn't think she heard
Because
me.
she turned into it.
So I went to go tap her on the shoulder on the fourth hey, like that, and she turns and goes,
Dude, I'm sitting there thinking it's a comedic show, and I watched his hand
Dude,
pass from her
fucking-
hairline, dragging across her face, down her nose. His fucking finger catches her lower lip and goes. I couldn't get there fast enough. I watched hey.
Because you
Hey.
stopped. You hesitated.
Hey! And then he reached, and I went, no. And I couldn't get there fast enough. And she turned into it and face palmed. Whew. Fuck.
yeah. And that was the last thing I remember of that conversation because I got choked out by an Indian.
Yeah, you did.
He came and like grabbed my foot and that he
That's
pulled
right,
me
you
away.
know.
No,
Right, and
that's
all the
not.
ladies, and you
There
said,
was
"I really
there was
apologize,
a bit of a response time. I watched you face palm that woman, the utter outrage on her face, and then she started locking up. Her friends started getting up, and I walked over there, and you were like trying to placate, like whoa, reading the body language, but you were already gone. And you had like 4 fucking women about to just shoehorn your ass. And I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. So I just walked over there and I just went, shut the fuck up. Ladies, I'm sorry, he's drunk. I'm going to take him back to our other table. I'll cover another round. We deeply apologize. Get the fuck over here. And dragged your ass back to the pool tables.
At that point,
Puking on boots. Waiting for that.
oh no, we got there. We're getting there.
We're
Okay,
getting
just
there.
want to make sure you're not going to miss that.
So
No.
at that point, Jerry said, I had enough of babysitting.
I was dead sober. Watching this, I thought it was funny. I'd had like a beer and a half. I was like, oh, this is great. No, this is not great. Oh God.
It's time to go home. Okay.
We're done.
So
We're done.
I don't remember. Did we drop off Izzy first?
No, Izzy was in the passenger seat. You were in the back seat.
Did he come home with me?
Yeah, I think I dropped him off at your house.
Okay. So
I think he was sleeping with you, but you were in the back passenger seat.
hey.
I had to race. Carry on.
Yeah. So we were driving home, and we live in Knobnoster, which is about 20 minutes away, roughly.
20, 30, yeah. Was this in the Argo, by the way?
12, 13. Yes, it was in the Argo.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure, because I know where your car seat is in there, so I just want to make sure where he was.
And I was
on the driver's seat.
I was in the back, right?
Yeah, you're in the rear passenger seat.
Yes.
Yeah.
The car
So
seat
you
for
were directly
children at this
here.
point was in the rear driver's seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I just want to, for me, just start.
You're fine. Carry on.
I passed out a couple times, I think. But then
every time I look back, you were making, man, we were fine.
Yeah, and then we got like to the back of the base, like the south part of the base, and I'm like, dude, I don't feel good.
So we hit the way the base was situated. We were coming down DD Highway, and then you had the wraparound, and then we could come around and hit your street and go that way. But we hit the south end. I took that right turn, and your face, as much as I thought it was melted to the window, wasn't, and separated. I took the right turn. We had a gate in front of us, a military installation gate, and we made about 80 feet. And then I heard
yeah. He stops really fast.
Real quick.
Which was probably for the best.
Was that at that big curve around the base?
No, that was right. It was before you hit the curve. So you're coming down DD, you get like right there. You hit DD, and you can hit the gate.
Yeah.
We just made it past the gate, following that fucking roundabout outside the base.
So you're at one of the golfing greens.
And all I heard was pull over. We're done.
Yeah, because the golf course is across the street from the base. So you were at one of the golfing greens. That's right.
Fine.
So he rushes around, and your truck was a 2-door, right? Well, 2-door with a half.
No, it was a 4-door.
It was a 4-door.
4-door. That's why I asked which vehicle this was in.
Okay, so he opens up. He opens up my door, and I lean.
Whoa, you're missing points.
Okay, I don't remember this then.
Okay, so I hung a right, and as soon as I turned right, your face disconnects from the window, and I was like, oh, boy, maybe I took that turn a little bit too hard. Izzy's in the passenger seat, and he's there, more or less, but I think I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but he was checked in, he was still there. But we took the right turn, and I watched you disconnect, and then I'd made maybe 80 yards, and I hear, pull over. I yanked it over onto the goddamn side of the road. Yanked it over. I was like, no, I know how this plays out. If somebody tells you drunk as fuck, pull over, it's not a suggestion. Okay?
It's a recommendation.
You do it now. So I yanked it over, and I watched just about the time my 2 fucking passenger side tires hit fucking gravel, and I'm yanking it to stop. I watched the passenger side door on the rear seat of my truck fly open. And I went, okay, we got, huh? And I look, and there he is. And I was like, oh, fuck. He could not figure out his seatbelt. He's still in his seatbelt. He can't get out of the fucking truck. He can't even lean over. He's still perpendicular. I was like, that's going to hit rear upholstery. That's going to hit floor mats. That's going to... Fuck! So
and it's alcohol
out of the truck
too. Alcohol puke is the worst.
Oh, it is.
I bail out of the driver's side, go racing around the hood. And I don't exactly remember what Izzy was doing, but I know it involved in finger fucking a phone, listening to music. He was no longer a player. All right, he'd been drinking with you too, but he was checked out. So I go racing around the fucking hood, and then I've got this like open passenger door in the rear, grabbed that, and you were, at that point, you started leaning over. Just, ha. So I see one shoulder drop, the other arm's reaching, like you're reaching for a door that's no longer, it's not closed. It's not closed. So I grabbed that arm, and I reached in behind that shoulder, snapped the fucking belt buckle loose, yank it, and about the time I get it mostly clear of your shoulder, grab your other shoulder and pull you out of the truck. Mostly. Your ass is still in the seat. I've got your arms, your face is pointed straight down, standing right the fuck up. I'm like, I got this. Okay. I can just put him in the grass. I can, whatever. I'm already looking for options. I didn't have fucking options. I'm holding just like this, his head straight down. My feet are basically fucking together. And he looks at my boots and goes, this motherfucker just puked all over my boots.
At least it wasn't in the Argo.
Yeah.
Close offense. And I was like, okay, so now from my knees to my boots, I've got nothing but somebody else's vomit. Great. Picked you back up, set you back in the seat, and you were like, where are we drinking?
You did not say there. No, he did not say that.
That is what he said. Where are we drinking?
Where are we drinking?
I was like,
Man, my man
for the love
moved
of God.
and rallied in the best way possible.
Rallied, blacked out. Where are we drinking? No, get the fuck back. I'm gonna put your goddamn seatbelt back on you. I'm gonna close this door.
Was,
I'm gonna have to burn. I'm gonna have to burn these bridges. It's a problem.
My man booted and rallied.
And took you home.
that was probably one of the most intense drinking stories that I've ever had.
Well, the one thing I would say is, you get all those drinking stories where people are violent, people are angry, people are, and other than when I was pushed to it, we're not talking drinking stories on me. We're talking drinking stories in general. But neither one of you two boys have ever been violent. You've never been angry. You've never been sad. You've never been like the you fold up and you're a crybaby. You've never been that. You boys are the kind of ones that just go, hey.
Party drunk! Let's go!
But you guys are always the ones that are willing to continue and carry on with the ethos and the concept of having a good time. And if you can have that as a drunk person or
sober.
Well, I don't. Yeah, sober. I was going to say high, but I don't do high. But the idea that you carry on, and even if you're blacked out, the idea that you can still be the fun one and the one that who can. We're jettisoning this one off. Yeah, you puked on my fucking boots and my pants. Fine, but I got you home safe, didn't I?
Yep. I lived for another day.
And this is still an awesome story. And I dig it, dude.
Great success. Let's do it again.
Could not have a better story than that. Wow. How much?
So
there was a close second. You and me, St. Patty's Day.
We've only got about 2 minutes, so.
No, we'll save that for another day. But you and me, St. Patty's Day. Remember
questions? That? Hey! This is done for the people to watch.
I know.
We have 2 minutes. Do we have questions?
Before we do questions, I got questions for you guys. I went to the alcohol store down the road, right? Have you guys?
We're calling it the alcohol store now.
Yeah, it's the alcohol store. It's like a candy store for adults.
You mean the liquor store?
Alcohol, same thing.
Fucking continue.
You like whiskey, right? Have you ever had Bird Dog?
Can't say I have.
Okay. Can you read that? Is that?
I have seen it. I have wanted to try it, but I haven't
had that one.
Chocolate.
It's chocolate.
It's chocolate.
It's
chocolate,
chocolate. You're not French. It's chocolate.
chocolate
It's chocolate.
whiskey. And
I
then
know it.
I found this little Eddie Mason jar of Old Smoky moonshine, apple pie moonshine.
Oh boy. Don't drink that while you're doing this.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do it. But
Oh, hey,
I'm
Will.
excited.
Remember when we went to Holloman and we drank cherry pie moonshine, and I decided to eat one of the cherries?
Yes, dude, the cherry pie moonshine, Old Smoky apple pie is fucking awesome.
It is, but
Yes.
you don't jump onto a podcast like this and do that. That's one you do on your own for fun.
But no, I watched a TikTok and this guy pulled out a liquor bottle of a fucking broadsword. Like it was an actual fucking broadsword glass bottle.
My kind of guy already.
I'm like, I want that. So at the alcohol store, I was asking the guy, I'm like, so what are the coolest bottles you have? Because I enjoy looking at the cool looking bottles. You know, there's this really big Skull. There was a Tommy gun.
Yeah, the Skull is Canadian vodka.
Mm-hmm. A Tommy gun, and then there was he's like, oh, and then we got this thing. It was like a 3-tier. It had like a flower in each one, but it had a tap on each one, so you can refill it. I guess it was tequila, but it was a $200 bottle.
I'm out.
I'm like, that is cool. I almost wanted to get it, but then they had one. It was a panther. It was a golden panther up on the front. I swear to God, it was like that big, a fucking panther. And I was like, "Is that Sex Panther?"
60% of the time it works every time.
Every time. I'm like, yes, I kind of want to get it.
I think they make that one out of bits of real panther.
So, do we have questions?
All right. Any questions of our alcohol stories? I know Jerry didn't give any story today, and that's what you get. Oh, hey, he did send a picture of his. Actually, hold on. We got a couple minutes. How was your vacation?
Vacation.
Yeah, you went around.
Your motorcycle vacation.
Your vacation. I was telling people that you went on vacation. That's why we didn't do it the other week.
So I didn't go on vacation. Took vacation from work. Flew one way into Georgia. And so, Will, Brian, you boys know me. I don't fly. I'll do it. I'm not afraid of it, but I hate it.
The only time I've known that you've flown is when the military told you to,
Correct.
such as deployments.
Yep.
Or orders to a new base.
I'm not afraid of it. It's not that. I just fucking hate it. I don't like answering to anybody else's schedule. So that being said, for those that are watching, I got my girl. Finally convinced her to get back here. It didn't take bindings. Got her back to Arizona. But we did 10 states in 4 days.
That's crazy.
It was fun.
What states?
So I flew into Georgia on a way. We went up to Tennessee, Kentucky, almost close to Missouri, Iowa, Missouri. And then we cut over into Wyoming, Nebraska, Wyoming. Cut up into Idaho, down through Utah, back into.
Okay,
so you almost did a bourbon tour.
We didn't want to do. So here's my thing. I've done with the whole shaman thing. I've done Texas and back, and New Mexico and back, Colorado. I was out. I didn't want. So I told her.
The question is, you hit all these states. Do you count them as like? Did you do something in each state, or did you just drive through?
No. So we would only drive during the daylight, and then we would cut it off at night.
Okay.
So we didn't miss anything. So
Okay,
we
cool.
did see those states, and then we did stop. Like in Tennessee, we there was a Chattanooga. There was Big Girl Likes train. So we saw the Chattanooga choo choo, and
That's cool.
like every one of those states we did. Even in Wyoming, we stopped because fucking geek and a Western historian and a hillbilly. I saw one of the original Pony Expresses.
Nice. That's really cool.
Got to see that. Yeah. So yeah, we did everything on states, but it was fun.
That's
But
awesome.
it was also short because we had to get back home.
Yep.
I had to go to work. But it was a good time.
That's when you just pick up the phone and say, "Yeah, Chief, I'm not feeling it today."
I couldn't do it.
And so
I mean, I get it.
Well,
I feel bad calling in sick when I know I'm legit not sick.
I'll do it. I got no problem with that. If I've got the PTO, vacation time, but they cut PTO time in about a year and a half. So earning rate.
so he sent a picture of him and his girl
I did.
in some Western outfit wear, and
That
really
was actually
it was more her dressed in Western outfit wear, and that was his normal Tuesday.
yeah.
But dear God, they look fucking hot. I won't lie.
The only hot that was brought was what she brought to the table. You boys know me, so that was nothing new.
Back the fuck up. Hold on.
That was nothing new. That was nothing new.
Stop traffic.
But
Hold on. Yes.
No, you don't get to
Yes,
pause
your
me.
girl is
I
a
let
traffic.
you talk all day long. You
Oh,
hush
hold
up
on.
now. No,
Your
you
girl-
hush up now.
I'm a
You
say it.
hush up now. I let you
Well, I'ma
have your
say it.
stories. I let you have your stories. You shut
Your
up.
girl
now.
is attractive, yes, but that booty of yours, Will and I have seen it. We know.
Was not involved in the photos. Now you can.
Doesn't matter. We already know.
All right, so I love you guys. It is now time to end the 21st episode.
I'm sorry. We did not actually factor in any questions. Were there any?
Yeah, we kind of went over today.
I don't think there was any.
All right.
Well, except for Butterfly saying she's disappointed that Jerry didn't share any story time because he's a good storyteller. Way to go. You broke
He
people's
is.
hearts. Breaking people's hearts. That's what happens.
He's been a heartbreaker since 1984.
So, all right. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow, because right after this is FHW. And if you guys want to watch, Jerry's
Get
got
it.
a match.
Get it. Now it's
So-
my fight.
All right, kids. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. All right. Everybody else, that was episode 21, where the episode can legally drink. I want to thank you all for stopping by. And I will talk to you guys here in a little bit while I set up some FHW. Just give me about like 5-10 minutes. I'll put on some music so you guys can listen to. And yeah. See you guys then. Firemen. Coming to you drunk again. So drunk. Tell their stories of their life. There's so many stories. 2 and 1 firemen. Firemen. Coming to you drunk again. So drunk. Tell their stories of their life. There's so many stories.